Hey guys, and welcome back to Jackie's Garden Spot. Come along with me today as we winter sow and look at some of the mini projects growing on in the garden spot. Let's get started, guys. Guys, I have prepared everything for winter sowing. And winter sowing is just another way of mimicking the natural rhythm of the seeds to allow for natural germination. So what we do is we normally plant the seeds into the plastic jugs during the winter months, and then we set them out into the weather, the natural elements, and we allow the cold weather and the rain, the sleet, the snow to naturally germinate those seeds on their natural rhythm. And so that gets those seeds ready for the springtime when we're ready to plant them out as starts into our garden. Okay, so how do we prepare this? We would first need any type of jug. I normally use milk jugs or water jugs, as you can see, or juice containers, any type of a plastic container. Some people use those plastic totes for larger plantings of seeds, but this normally does the trick. And all you would do is you would cut it in half, leaving yourself a hinge, if you can see that. Hopefully you can. And then you would make some little slits at the bottom to allow the water to drain out, so that the water is just not sitting into the jug and allowing your seeds to rot instead of germinating. So that's called winter sowing. And so to find out what seeds you can or cannot winter sow, you can just Google it, what seeds can be winter sown, and you will be provided a whole list of perennials or annuals and vegetables that you can winter sow. So today what I am doing would be snapdragons. I am also doing comfrey. Now, there are many types of comfrey. If you can see, I'm doing the organically grown perennial comfrey. There's also one that's very popular called the Bocking 14 comfrey. That particular comfrey, once the root system is disturbed, then it will multiply all over your garden. So if you would like that particular type, then it is called the Bocking 14. A lot of gardeners do use that one. However, I wanted to kind of contain mine because I only use mine for just fertilizing, and some people use it for other methods. So there are different types out there. So do your own research and decide which one you would like to plant. I am also doing nasturtium, as well as calendula, celery, bachelor's button, if you can see that. Hopefully you can. I am doing some broccoli, and I am doing some collards. So you will also need some duct tape for this project and scissors. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my seeds in here, and then I'm going to come back and tape it up, and I'll show you that in just a moment, guys. So this is the first one that I'll do, and it is the Georgia collard. I am just spacing my seeds out a little bit. Give me a moment. Let me get some extra soil to cover that a little. Okay. Make sure that your soil is that type of consistency, which means that I'm able to form a ball. It's not too moist. And then you're just going to sprinkle that on top lightly. Just lightly coat your seeds in. And make sure that your seeds are making good contact with your soil. And then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to make sure that I am marking these as my collards so that I will know what they are. And I'm just going to lightly close that up. And then I'll take my tape and make sure that I'm tearing off a long enough piece to cover up this particular slit that I made into the container. And that should do it, guys. And I'm also going to write on the outside on the tape what it is so that I will remember. Georgia collards. And of course, as you can see, I did leave my, don't know if you can see that, my top is open. So I'm ready to set this one outside and leave it for the winter months. And then I'll do my next one just the same way. And I'll come back and show you what we ended up with, guys. Give me a moment. So the next one is broccoli. I'm going to spread these seeds around. Again, lightly cover. Put in my label. I'm now ready to close this one up. And this plastic can be a little hard pressed. You do have to work with it and manipulate it just a little bit. And then tear my tape once again. And I'm ready to tape this side now. I cut that one a little short, but the beauty is I can always tear off more tape, right? And I'm going to write broccoli on this container. So I think that you get the idea. I'm going to keep doing it all the way down the row. And then we'll be back, guys. Guys, it occurred to me that I did not water as I was showing you this method. So I have to go back and water in as well. And the ones that I have closed up, I have to go through the top way of that one or those and then water them in. But do make sure that you water in before you tape it up. Just one misstep on my part. Make sure you give it a good drink of water. And you will need to come out, or I will anyway, with mine. I will come out every few days and check on them to make sure that they aren't drying out, because we don't always get a lot of rain here. So in that respect, I will need to make sure that they are not drying out, and I may have to come out and water in when it's not raining, to make sure that they are not drying out, because keeping the soil moist is one key to helping the germination process to occur. Okay guys, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we have everything out in their natural elements for the winter. So hopefully this spring we will get a nice seedling population or germination. Okay. Now I'm going to take you back inside of the greenhouse and show you the progress of the grow tower that we put in a couple weeks ago. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so this is the grow tower, if you remember, and you see a lot is going on with certain ones, and on certain seeds nothing is coming up, nothing's germinating as of yet, but we'll go through layer by layer, of course. And this is the bunching onion, and I'm going to try to zoom in closely. As you can see, it is beating up. Something is trying to come through. So they are coming through here, the bunching onion. Of course, it's a slow germination, but something's coming, which is always good. And of course, this is the arugula. It is doing beautifully. We have the cilantro, and of course, nothing yet. We also have the sage, nothing yet. And we have the, what is this one? This is the corn salad, of course. And it looks like something's way back there, if you can see it real good, guys. But something's trying to germinate way back there. And then we have going on around, or coming up, what is this one? That's the chives. Nothing yet for chives. We have the gourmet lettuce. Of course, it's doing good. It's coming through here. And then we have the radish. They're doing well. And nothing is here as of yet. That is the celery. If I can focus in on that. No, parsley. Nothing's there yet. And we did a double radish. That's there. And the dill, it looks like nothing's there yet, guys. So, again, we have some germination coming in, and some will take a little longer. And we'll keep doing progress checks on this, okay? And so, some weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks now, we put in the lettuce. It's doing beautifully still. And this one is the romaine lettuce. The bunching onions are doing wonderful. I don't know what this is, but however, I guess something's coming up with the onions. An odd seed was planted. And then we have the iceberg lettuce. It's doing beautifully. Okay? And so let's look at the windowsill garden. We covered the windowsill garden. All of this was spinach. Nothing's germinating yet, guys. It's a slow germination process. But I'm going to water it again well today because I do see some dry spots and I don't want it to dry out. But that is the progress report so far. Okay guys, we're on the side of the greenhouse, and remember when we harvested the carrots, then I told you absolutely I had to plant something else over here to stop the weeds from growing, guys. So we're going to put some more carrots here today, and I'm going to go with the carrot rainbow blend here today. Hopefully we'll get a good harvest of carrots, because just to plant something here, because of course, look guys, it's already trying to grow the weeds. Oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna plant in some carrots in this space. The radish, they seem to be doing very well with their growing, so we're gonna continue on, and looks like another carrot is planted or intertwined. No, that's a radish that's ready. Let's see if I can get it here. Yeah, that's a radish. Beautiful little radish. Okay, so we're gonna go in and plant in some carrots, and I'll come right back and show you what we ended up with. So guys, I just threw those seeds out. They're very tiny. Don't know if you can really see them. And I'm going to come back through and just lightly sprinkle soil over those seeds. And then I'll water those seeds in very good. And again, just wait, huh? It's just a waiting game. Just wait. And as I was planting in those seeds, guys, of course you could see the radish just brightly shining through. So I then picked another radish. So that's a good snacking harvest for today again. Okay, and moving on, guys. Guys, it is such a nice day here today until we finished early in the garden spot. So I'm just out here absorbing the views, looking at nature, feeding the fish, and just a thought came to mind. It's a phrase by I think she's a British novelist. Her name is Isabella Ritchie, and she said, if you feed a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but if you teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. So true, guys. So with that said, I hope that you learned something today that you can use in your own garden spot. I hope that I am a source of inspiration that keeps you coming back to my channel. Guys, I appreciate all that you do each and every day for me, each and every week that you come on here to view my channel. If you have questions, comments, please leave them in the comment tab. I will gladly answer those comments, guys. I appreciate you. Until next episode, be well, be blessed.